So I have already mixed my Resincrete here. I just added a little bit of brown color from the Resincrete pigment. So I will show you the Resincrete pigments. So first of all, this is going to be a first layer, and the first layer is very thin. So actually I was creating a, you can say, crackle effect or a broken ceramic sort of effect in this dish. That was the main idea of creating this. So that's the reason my first layer is very thin. I'm just spreading it like this, and I will leave this to dry for 30 minutes. So see you after 30 minutes. So this is the kit I was talking about. So this kit come in variety of color and you can make any color you like. So I used a little bit of brown pigment for my first base, just a little bit into the white. And now for the second one, I'm using this pink color. So here we go. So I actually made a little candle stand as well from the leftover Resincrete. So again, I'm going to mix the Resincrete, and here I have taken I'm taking a pink color here. So I usually do eyeball my Resincrete now because I'm using it for so long. So if you mix it on a liquid side, it's going to take more time to dry, and if you mix it on a thicker side, it's going to dry really fast. So make sure of that. So for my pink color, I actually needed a lot of the pigment. So I know a lot of time you get a problem that it don't rise up, but with me it did dried up. So I think there was something in there. I just need to take that out. And here I'm going to mix this. I'm going to keep on adding the color until I get the desired color I want. And on the way, while I was mixing it, I decided to add another color, and that was the orange color. So it is a very neon orange, and you see I am getting a different color. Now added a little bit of more pink. So I am just going towards a bit, you can say, sharp color, and again a little bit of more pink. So before adding the mixed Resincrete, I am, adding here these drops, and these are just plain drops. I don't know, I'm experimenting here. It's all about experimentation. I just want to see if it's going to work. So here we go. I'm just adding now the mixed Resincrete. I really don't know the pigment that I added, how it's going to react, but we will see. So after adding that, I'm going to do a little bit of same thing into the little candle stand. Here I'm adding a little bit of yellow and again a little bit of green. And then I'm going to add the rest of the Resincrete into that candle stand. Here we go. Sometimes you really don't know if it's going to work, but you just have this in your brain and you need to do it. So now I'm doing the tapping. So in this way, if there are any air bubbles, they're going to come up. So this is what I'm doing here. And also with the first layer that was dried, now I'm pushing it, so it's going to do the crack. It's going to crack. As you can see, I am breaking the first layer, so that's the reason it was thin. So this is what I'm doing here. I'm just cracking it, and with the help of this spatula, I am breaking the resin layer, the Resincrete layer that I made before that has been dried. So in this way, this color will peek through, just using all the tools I can. So we will see what the results will be. So I can hear the cracking noises. Super excited to see how this one is going to turn out. So did the same with this one as well, and now I'm going to leave this to dry. And actually I gave it a day, and this is the next day. This is the next day, and now I'm going to see how it's look like. And the color green that I poured, yeah, definitely it has dried up. And here we can see the color is peaking, but I really don't know how it's going to look like. So here we go. This is how the candle stand look like. So upon breaking, I can see the orange color took over. So let's see how this dish look like. So this is actually the main part. Super excited to see how this one turns out. Okay, we get a lovely sides and the breaking as well. taking this out of the mold and okay, wow, I got a lovely effect here. So the cracking effect definitely gave a beautiful look to this dish. So maybe the color choices were a bit on the different side, but I think it is looking lovely. If you make this in black and white, it's going to be more noticeable, or maybe mustard or black, different sorts of color. But still, I got very lovely effect. Now I'm going to use a little bit of this stoner wax on the top of this, just to give it a shiny effect. And I'm going to apply this a little bit with the help of my hands, and later on with the soft cloth, anything, I'm just going to rub this. So you got the idea how this turned out. So now on to the next part. And this next part, actually I was not going to do that, but then I dropped this and it got broken, and I was thinking now what I have to do. So I did something like this before as well, so you can see how it was looking like. Yeah, it was very sad that I broke it, but instead of throwing it, I thought I'll just give it a new look. So in this way, you just grab two pieces of this, and now I'm going to create something new out of this. Usually people do break these and add another color of the Resincrete inside. So I'm just showing you how it's looking like. It was a lovely effect. I might try this again, but this was a bit bigger. I decided to break it again to get more room for what I am about to create. So was just deciding if I had to place this one as well, but I think this is enough and I'm happy with this. I think I'm not happy with this. I need to break more. So this is all about art. You work with your mind. So I have mixed my resin, and the resin that I'm working here is by Artline. It is their high viscosity resin, meaning it is a very thick resin. So it is 2:1 ratio. So I will link this in my description. You will get 15% off for this resin, and believe me, it is a very lovely resin. I am experimenting with this resin, and I'm going to show you some amazing techniques as well, as I will be creating more videos. So for this one, I'm going to create something a bit different, a broken piece and then a resin in the middle. And now I'm going to pour some alcohol ink. So I'm using the color that matches the base color, the orange, pink, the base light beige color. So I'm using here some yellow and then some orange and some sort of pink color, so that it's going to be a very vibrant dish. So after adding the ink, I am using casting craft. This is a white pigment by casting craft. So instead of making some petals, I'm just going to do some spirals, and we will see how what result I will get here. So that's the reason I was stopping here, just to think what I'm going to do. At the end, I did some spirals. After making some spiral, with the help of a toothpick, I made some petal, and on the side, I'm making some petri dish effect as well. I just want to test this resin as I was speaking with you, that I need to see how it works. So same resin I poured into the cabochon mold, and here I am adding some alcohol ink, and on the top, I'm using octopus ink for the white as a sinker, and just making some petal. I really don't know how this is going to look like, just creating the center here. Fingers crossed. This is the next day, and let's see how it looks like. It is all about experimenting, starting from a simple dish. It got broken, and here I here we go. These are the results. So I'm quite happy about it. I did create some spiral and get a lovely effect, and I can see the resin reached to the sides as well. So I gave this dish a second life, and you can create beautiful design in this way, making petals from the corners of these dishes. So just an idea for you, I'm going to do a top coat. just going to show you some of the petri dish results that I got. So here we go. This is the first one. It is looking amazing. I really love how it looks like. For some of them, I did black, and I really love how this one came out. It is just yellow and yeah, with the white sinker. And these were actually the same color that I used for the inks. And here we got a different effect. Let's see on to the other one. So adding the black background definitely give you some depth for the petri dish effect. For some of them I did. So here we go. Yeah, if I added a black on this one as well, it is going to look lovely. I know that. But I just wanted to see some of them how they look like without any back. Here we go. And this is the last one. Let's see. So as I said that with the black background, yeah, it definitely turned out really amazing. So all of them, if I did the black, they definitely would have turned amazing. So I really like this. So I added some gold foil and dry flour to this dish. Somehow I missed the video, so I'm just going to show you the final look. So this is the final look of the dish here. So in this way, I added some gold foil on the sides here, and then for the center, I used some dry flour, the daisies in the center to give the final look, and then I did a top coat. So that's the full look of this dish. I think it turned out really amazing. So this is just an idea for you if you want to create something different and unique. So I will try to find the video where I created some flowers with the same technique. Intentionally, I made with Resincrete, then I broke them, and then I created flower dishes. So I thought I'm going to create again this effect with the broken dish I got. So you get two effects here. If you don't want to break your dish, you can get the crackle effect that I showed you before. And if you want to stand out of the crowd, you can create these sort of dishes and it's going to be really amazing. And with Christmas, I have a lot of ideas. Maybe I'll make something related to Christmas as well. So we will see. So I hope you liked today's video. That's it for today. And like, subscribe and share. Thumbs up if you like the video, and if you haven't subscribed, please consider do so, and take very good care of yourself. And if you have any suggestions, do let me know. Take care. Bye bye.